czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak? Co to?
Something can be heard crashing in another part of Username's house. He gets up and the light outside his room can be seen flickering on and off. Then the tap in his bathroom turns on. He checks inside, but no one's there. Then, as he's walking away, the light in his corridor goes out. Confused, he turns it back on, but then it goes off again. In this next clip, taken a couple of nights later, the paranormal activity inside his home intensifies.
Ej, tak chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi.
Banging can be heard on Username's door. He opens the door, but no one's there. He steps out into the hallway and his bedroom door slams shut behind him. Then, when he opens the door, a chair slides across the floor right in front of him. This next clip is taken from the following night. When Username is relaxing watching a movie on his laptop, he notices something very odd happening outside his bedroom.
Ja pierdolę. What? Nie, ja pierdolę. Co jest, kurwa?
As Username is relaxing in bed, he notices his hallway light outside his bedroom is flickering on and off. Then the door handle slowly tilts and the door begins to open, followed by 3 loud knocks, which some people believe to be associated with a witch's curse. Username Who gets up and goes to take a look, and he finds his bathroom light on and the tap running again. But when he checks in his bathroom, bizarrely, the room is empty. Then when he passes his kitchen, the entire room has been trashed. And if you look here, when he passes the kitchen on his way to the bathroom, everything's how it should be. The next clip was recorded the next night. Username Who again decides to relax and watch a movie when he notices something out the corner of his eye.
Dzisiaj tak spędzam noc.
The door handle to Username's bedroom can be seen tilting up and down. Then loud banging sounds can be heard echoing off his bedroom door. He yells at whatever is there, and the banging stops for a moment before even louder banging can be heard.
Kurwa, znowu. What the f... Whoa! What the fuck? Kurwa!
A night later, the banging happens again. Furious at what is causing it, Username leaps out of bed and rushes to confront whatever it is, but doesn't find anyone, only the tap running again. Then he hears something crash in his hallway. He spins around and his coat falls off its hanger, and Username begins to panic. Then as he starts walking away, if you look to the left, a piece of cutlery mysteriously flies straight at him. Then, as he's looking in his kitchen, a pan all of a sudden falls off and crashes to the floor. He yells in fear, then his bedroom door slams shut right in front of him. In this next clip, Username returns home and finds his home has been trashed.
Ja pierdolę. Co tu się kurwa dzieje? What the f... Ja pierdolę. Kurwa. What the f... What the... Ja pierdolę. Kurwa. What the f... Nie.
Username's bathroom door slams shut right next to him, and the light in his hallway can be seen flicking on and off. He finds his tap running again, but no one's in the bathroom. He tries to open his bedroom door, but something on the other side is forcing it shut. In this final clip, Username is awoken again. He mentions he's fed up of this, and then this happens.
Ej, ja pierdolę, naprawdę już mam dość. Cały czas słyszę, jakby mi coś kurwa dział po przedpokoju. Już naprawdę mam dość, nie mogę spać. Jak widzicie, specjalnie poprzesuwałem wszystkie rzeczy, bo kurwa mam już dość patrzenia na te pierdolone drzwi. Ja pierdolę. Nie. O kurwa, co jest? O. Nie. O.
Username's bedroom door can be heard rattling and banging. When he opens it up, nobody's there. He then hears something behind him, and when he turns around, the chair can be seen sliding across the floor mysteriously all on its own. Username Who jumps back in fear before the video ends there. TikTok viewers have been left frightened by these creepy videos uploaded by Username Who0, and he has not been heard from or seen since he uploaded this final clip to TikTok. In fact, it seems that these videos have been deleted from his TikTok account entirely. So the question is, what do you think? Was Username Who being tormented by something evil, or was it all just for views? You tell me. This next ghost video comes from one of my favourite ghost hunting channels, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. The ghost hunters conduct a paranormal investigation and recorded the following footage from their visit to the huge Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker. Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker was constructed back in 1951 as a base for the UK Central Operations in the event of a nuclear attack. Jeff explains that visitors and staff of the Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker have witnessed full-bodied apparitions of RAF officers wandering the different levels of the bunker. Apparently, during the construction of the bunker, workers uncovered and disturbed a graveyard. Jeff also mentions that there were many deaths of workers during the bunker's construction. Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigation set up their equipment and captured this on camera.
We're the only people in this bunker. We've secured the bomb blast doors. No one can get in here, it's just us. So any sounds, any noises that we actually hear will be coming from inside this bunker. The walls are 10 feet thick with reinforced steel. As I say, it's built for a nuclear attack. No noise from the outside can contaminate anything that we've recorded. Now, I'm not sure if you were here when this place was being constructed, but there was a gentleman that was called Ronald Horn, a civil engineer. He was the project manager here. Do you remember Ronald Horn? I've spoken to Ronald.
Died not so long ago.
What was that? Did you hear that voice, Phil?
I heard that loud and clear.
I've spoken to Ronald.
Died not so long ago.
What was that? Did you hear that voice, Phil?
I heard that loud and clear.
I've spoken to Ronald.
Died not so long ago.
What was that? Did you hear that voice, Phil?
I heard that loud and clear.
While attempting to make contact with the spirits, Jeff mentions the project manager of the bunker, a man named Ronald Horn. Then, out of nowhere, a voice can clearly be heard saying, "Died not so long ago," and the ghost hunters become shocked. After that surprising moment, the team decide to move to another area of the bunker, but weirdly, one of the doors won't open, as if something is forcing it closed from the other side. The ghost hunters ask politely to leave, and then suddenly the door opens easily. Then later in the video, the team decide to use their SLS Connect camera in the bunker's government department area, and amazingly, they capture something very creepy.
You got one? Oh my god.
It's so f***ing working.
Look on the computer.
That looks quite incredible.
Oh my god. That is crazy.
My name's Jeff. What's your name?
Still there, mate. There's nothing there to give a false reading.
I've come to speak to you. I don't know which side of here he's...
Right, if you walk about another foot the way you were going,
Oh, my right arm is really tingling.
you're touching him now.
I'm getting static. It's going all the way through my arm. There's static here.
Is there? I mean, if you were to step half a step forwards,
I would be hitting the table.
well, you're.
Yeah,
That's where it is.
I've got static going all through my arm. Is he not turned?
No. It's not typing at the moment.
I kid you not, all of my head is tingling, and all this arm as well. Everything's tingling now. I can feel it. It's complete static going through my body.
Captured on Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations SLS Connect camera, a mysterious figure can be seen. The figure appears to be working on one of the old government computers. Jeff approaches it, and when he holds out his hand in the area where the figure can be seen, he begins to feel static running through his body. Then later in the video, the ghost hunters decide to bed down for the night on separate floors of the bunker, and as they're getting ready for bed, one of their static night vision cameras catches this. As Phil climbs into bed, someone or something can be seen moving at rapid speed past the door window, and Phil has no idea something is only a few feet away from him. Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations say that they were alone during this ghost hunt at the Kelvedon Hatch bunker. So the question is, who is this? And who is this? Did Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations capture real ghost footage on camera in this historic bunker? Let me know down below. This creepy clip was posted to TikTok by the user Niche Beck. Niche Beck says that she saw a shadow on her window, and at first she thought it was a pigeon. She decides that this could be the perfect opportunity to record a funny video for her TikTok, so she grabs her phone and hits record, and then this happens.
Hay algo ahí y no sé qué es. Hola. ¿Qué es eso?
Niche Beck lifts up the blinds to get a shot of the pigeon on the other side, but there's nothing there. She drops the blinds, and the shadow can still be seen. Confused, she lifts up the blinds again, but still nothing's there. By now, Niche Beck starts to believe the shadow is probably just an illusion caused by something else, until it all of a sudden moves. So what do you think this mysterious shadow could be? Is it a ghost peeking through her window, or something else? You tell me. These creepy videos were posted to the TikTok account LXE Kai. Apparently, for several nights, Carlin had been awoken in the early hours of the morning by strange noises, but never managed to record them in time. One night, she decided to pretend to be asleep in the hopes of capturing the noises on camera, and manages to record even more than that.
Facundo, levántate, por favor. Levántate.
Carlin is awoken in the middle of the night by the sheets moving at her feet. Then, a terrifying noise draws her attention to the door, and something with long dark hair eerily peeks its head in for a few seconds before it quickly ducks away out of view. In the next clip, Carlin is awoken at 4 AM by the sounds of her dogs barking non-stop. She goes to investigate and captures this. As Carlin steps outside, the dogs can be heard whimpering and barking. At first, nothing seems too strange. However, if we brighten the video slightly, we can see a disturbing shadow figure standing motionless in the darkness outside her house. Carlin notices it and backs off quickly. In the next clip, Carlin is relaxing in her bedroom watching some TV when she hears strange noises coming from downstairs. She grabs her phone and goes to check.
Hola, gente. Otra vez el ruido ese. Poco estoy haciéndome compañía hoy, pero ya estoy sola. Todo el día se escucha un ruido de abajo. Y la verdad que no sé. Ay, la con olor a algo ahí. Sora. Sora, subí. Nera.
As Carlin approaches the top of the stairs, the camera begins to blur, and then a pair of hands friends can be seen moving creepily at the bottom of the staircase. Carlin quickly runs down to check, but there's no one down there. TikTok viewers have been left terrified by these creepy videos uploaded by LXE Kai, with many believing it's real and suggesting that she should move out immediately. But what do you think? Is this something paranormal, or is it all just for views? You tell me. The Manananggal. This next clip has gained over 2 million views since it was uploaded to YouTube in 2007 by Romeo Candido. The video is short and there's hardly any information about it, but from what I could gather, the video shows a group of friends exploring an abandoned building somewhere in the Philippines when things take a terrifying turn.
Ay, nako, nasa na ba tayo? Gusto niyo na.
Ba, lumang pump house to, no? Wala nga. Alam mo, hindi na kita sasama dito. Masyado kang bad.
Kasi naman, pwede sa kotse.
Pwede doon. Pag damoy ng nanay ko, hindi na ako papagamitin ng kotse.
Gusto niyo na.
Wala. Ayun, oh, parang wig na nakasabit, oh. Ay, sabog ka lang to.
Ano ba?
Ayun, pare, may orbs.
Let's go.
Ano ka ba? Tingnan mo doon. Ayun. Kang maingay. Ano mo, maririnig tayo eh.
Ano ba?
Pare, yun, oh. Parang may orbs. Huwag na natin kasama. Ayun, doon, oh, parang may duwende, oh. Ay, ano yan?
First, the group of friends can be seen discussing whether to leave the creepy abandoned building. The person recording pans around the building, then they hear branches breaking, and when he pans the camera towards where the sounds came from, a horrifying figure with huge, dark wings slowly turns towards them and the group of friends scream in terror. Without pausing, the group panics and runs, but right before the clip ends, the horrifying figure's face appears right in front of them. Now, I have no idea if this video is real, but the commenters on this video seem to believe it is. Many suggest it's a found footage type of video, and that the group of friends encountered the mythological entity known as the Manananggal. The Manananggal, according to Wikipedia, is described as scary, often hideous, usually depicted as female, and always capable of severing its upper torso and sprouting huge, bat-like wings to fly into the night in search of its victims. The word Manananggal comes from the Tagalog word tanggal, which means to remove or to separate, which literally translates as remover or separator. In this case, one who separates itself. So, what do you think? Did this group of friends come across a Manananggal while exploring this abandoned building as people claim? You tell me. The entity. This next creepy clip comes from the TikTok account Tim Saver. I featured Tim a couple of episodes ago where he encountered terrifying events during his night shift at the facility he works at. Tim was physically attacked by something and even caught disembodied hands on a statue in the ventilation shaft of his workplace. But what's even creepier is that one night when he entered the bathroom, he came across a pair of feet standing motionless behind one of the cubicle doors, and when he checked inside, no one was there. In this video I'm about to play, the power at Tim's workplace suffers a perpetual blackout. Tim goes to investigate and captures something rather creepy.
Hello?
While checking a room to discover the source of strange noises and why the power has gone out, he hears what sounds like laughter behind him. Tim spins around and someone or something can be seen hanging over the edge of the table. Terrified, Tim calls out, "Hello?" but he gets no reply. Then whoever or whatever this is slowly slips away out of sight. Tim shines his torch in the direction of where the figure was just seen, but no one's there, except for something that looks like an upside down crucifix, which is often associated with a sinister presence. TikTok viewers were left creeped out to by this terrifying video uploaded to TikTok by Tim Saver, with many praising his bravery for continuing to work the night shift at this facility based on all the activity that's gone on there. But what do you think? Did Tim Saver capture real paranormal evidence on camera at his workplace? Or is it all just for views? You tell me. This next creepy video comes from the TikTok account Fernando Zuniga 685. Some viewers claim that the following video captured in the Honduran city of Jamastran is likely a hoax, but local residents of the city of Jamastran insist it's real. Their reason? Well, just pay attention to the reflection in the truck window. The person with the camera peeks through the curtain, trying to understand why their dog seems so distressed. Then, out of nowhere, a horrifying apparition floats into view. The person recording panics and closes the curtains, but curiosity forces them to have another look. They open the curtain, and the creature's eyes creepily glow white as it watches the frightened person in the window. Then, horrifyingly, it decides to move closer. Jamastran residents say that whatever this is has been seen roaming the nearby villages and towns. TikTok viewers have been left terrified by this creepy video, with many saying that based on the witness accounts by Jamastran residents and the fact that it has a reflection in the truck window, the majority appear to believe that this video is real. But what do you think? Let me know down below. This next ghost video comes from the Italian ghost hunting channel PIT. The paranormal investigation team believe they may have accidentally awoken a demonic presence in their home. Rewind a couple of weeks. The paranormal investigation team were invited to investigate a house that the owner suspected was haunted. The ghost hunters spent 6 days inside the house, with cameras recording 24/7 and, unsurprisingly, caught some pretty interesting evidence. After 6 days, the team decided to review the footage they'd caught.
Una mano che sembra afferrare la sbarra e mi dice che nello scatto precedente non c'è. Che cazzo è?
Che cazzo era? La videocamera.
Che videocamera?
Quella lì di fianco a te. Porca di quella vacca schifosa.
Questa?
Madonna.
Quanto la faccia di
Si vola.
Porca troia. E si era proprio-
Basta, va bene? Cioè,
Grazie, basta. Ok?
No, minchia, raga.
ma sei sicuro?
Eh sì, era proprio per...
Madonna, è partita.
Simone analyzes the footage, but halfway through, while inspecting one of their captures, an old camera on his desk begins to emit some sort of interference with their equipment. The ghost hunters become creeped out by this, as the old camera is apparently no longer functional. Paolo and Debbie decide to dig deeper into what could have caused the camera to fire up. They open the camera and some sort of white smoke can be seen seeping out. The pair suspect that the camera could be the reason strange things have been occurring in their home over the past few weeks, and they decide to investigate further. They use a bunch of equipment, including a spirit box device, to try and communicate with whatever is haunting them. They begin to hear strange noises coming from another part of their house. They go to investigate and capture this on camera.
Nel caso di allarmarsi così. Non ci ha detto il suo nome. Cosa?
Non lo so,
Cos'era?
c'è stato un
Cos'era?
rumore dietro. L'hai sentito?
Sì, l'ho sentito.
C'è qualcuno? Vedi qualcosa? C'è un gatto?
No,
Neanche qui per terra all'inizio, lì dove c'è il bagno? Guarda un po'. Ecco lì.
no,
Sei sicuro che non c'era un gatto?
no, non vedo gatti. Ok, perfetto. Possiamo rimanere al buio, per favore, però? Come no?
Perché devi rimanere al buio? Abbiamo acceso finalmente la luce.
Perché magari vuole così. Possiamo? Non succede niente, adesso ce l'hai la luce. Ce l'hai la luce e hai constatato che non ci sono ladri che sono venuti a rubare, non so, televisori. Ok?
Per me possono anche rubarlo.
Ok. Allora, proviamo a vedere se c'è qualcuno in casa qua.
Mettilo lì.
Metto qua sul tavolo.
Mettilo lì in mezzo invece.
Dove?
Dove si passa, dove si cammina, dove
Ok.
ci si muove.
Metto qua sul gradino. Ok. Ok. Perfetto.
As Paolo and Debbie step out of the room, a low growling noise, like what Debbie says sounds like an angry cat, can be heard. But when Paolo turns to check, there's nothing there. The pair make their way downstairs, but no one's there either. Debbie is worried the noises might have come from burglars and that they can't see a thing, so she wants to turn the lights on so they can at least see a little bit. But Paolo thinks the demon is more likely to communicate with them in the dark, so the lights stay off and Paolo uses the night vision camera as their only source of light. They decide to place a K2 meter on the stairs in an attempt to communicate with whatever is haunting their home, and then this happens.
Ma non sapevamo niente e non c'era dentro niente. E comunque, anche se dentro ci fosse stato qualcosa, c'era sicuramente qualcosa che non era tuo,
No,
ma era di chi mi ha dato questa 8 mm.
esatto.
È
Esatto.
passato tanto tempo. È sempre Merlino.
Io veramente.
È sempre Merlino.
Mamma mia.
Puoi passare dalle scale
Esatto.
per farci
perché-
capire se hai capito, oppure illuminare lo strumento che ho in mano?
O Merlino è attratto dal REM pod, oppure non lo so, oppure sta vedendo qualcosa di strano. Cioè, non può solo che essere quello. Porca miseria, dopo! Stai ferma, stai calma, sei circondata da fumo.
Cosa?
Sei circondata, Madonna santa.
Cosa? Dove? Non lo vedo io, Paolo. Dai, smettila. Paolo, perché?
Ti farò vedere le immagini. Devastante.
Cosa?
Eri circondata dal fumo. C'era tutto un alone di fumo.
Non vedo niente, Paolo, vedo solo buio.
Porca miseria.
Possiamo accendere la luce, per favore? Possiamo, per favore, accendere la luce? Possiamo smetterla e basta?
While the pair are discussing the situation, their REM pod device triggers, but when they look, their cat Merlin is right next to it. They wonder if Merlin was the one who set it off, or if he could possibly see something they can't. But then, when Paolo turns around, a mysterious cloud of smoke can be seen on Paolo's night vision camera, hovering right next to Debbie, before it slowly vanishes out of sight. Debbie, surrounded by absolute darkness, can't see a thing, only the tiny red dot on the end of Paolo's camera. Terrified, she demands they turn the lights on and stop their investigation. PIT's viewers were horrified by this mysterious smoke surrounding Debbie, with many viewers saying that they need to get their house blessed immediately. But what do you think happened here? Is this mysterious smoke the demonic entity that the paranormal investigation team suspect is haunting their home? You tell me. This next creepy clip comes from one of my favourite scary Japanese horror channels. A lot of music, 1, 2, 3, 4, and is most likely a reenactment. But after watching it, you'll almost certainly need to be tucked into bed tonight. The video shows a group of friends getting ready for a party, laughing and having a good time. However, happy times for this group of friends was about to take a terrifying turn.
なんか臭くない？
そうだね。ゴミ？
ああ、いいよ。
いいよ。意外といけた。おー。意外と可愛いね。プリキュア。あれ？あれ？ついた。あれ？落ちた？
While one of the friends is showing off their outfit, the lights all of a sudden go out. Then, when the lights turn on, a horrifying dark figure appears in the bathroom behind him. The man doesn't realise, then the lights go out again. When they come back on, the face of the horrifying figure that was just behind him appears right in front of the camera. Creepy. The delivery. The final ghost video for today comes from one of the scariest channels on the internet, True Horror Stories POV. And if you've been a subscriber for a while, you know exactly what's about to go down. The following video is not real. However, it is based on a true story and then created by the fantastic team behind the True Horror Stories POV channel. And if you're a fan of scary videos, definitely go and check them out. In the video you're about to see, a delivery man arrives at an apartment building. He discovers the elevators are annoyingly out of service, so he has to find another way up, and then this happens.
Okay. Sorry. それgangguか。
While climbing up the stairwell trying to find the right floor, he passes a woman staring out of a window, humming to herself. At first, she doesn't seem to notice him, but when he turns back, the woman is now smiling creepily at him and doesn't say a word. A few moments later, the delivery man finds the apartment he's looking for, but when he tells the woman sitting on the couch that he's there to deliver a package, she doesn't respond. He keeps talking, but still the woman doesn't respond to him. Finally, an older woman appears from the back of the house. She apologizes and takes the package, but strangely, the woman on the couch has now mysteriously disappeared. The old woman asks the delivery man if he could see her, followed by, "She likes you." Understandably creeped out, The man hurries away, but then he remembers that the package was listed as cash on delivery, so he goes back to the old woman's apartment, but the old woman is nowhere to be seen. He decides to leave, but then his boss calls saying that if he forgets to collect the cash, he will have to pay out of his own pocket. The delivery man knows he doesn't want to be there, but he has to go back.
Assalamualaikum kak. Maaf kak, ni collect duit dah kak, COD. Tadi lupa kak. Assalamualaikum. Aduh. Tak lock ah.
As the delivery driver closes the gate, he glances up, only to see a horrifying face peering eerily at him through the bars of the gate. Horrified by what he's just seen, the delivery driver flees in absolute fear for his life. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time. Scary ghost videos caught on camera. Haunted. The first ghost video comes from the popular paranormal channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Kent Burris, the man behind the Ghosts of Carmel, Maine channel, has documented numerous video evidence of the terrifying paranormal activity he and his family have encountered in and around their haunted house. I've featured several of Kent's video clips before, and most people agree the videos are incredibly compelling. After calling off his investigations at his home, Kent decided he needed to take a closer look at the strange things that keep happening in his haunted house. This time, Kent hears noises coming from upstairs. Thinking it's his wife, he goes to check and ends up capturing this on camera. Kent hears a loud noise coming from the bedroom directly above him. He goes up to check, but when he opens the door to the bedroom, a mysterious dark figure quickly moves horrifyingly towards him and slams the door in his face. At first, Kent assumed he'd accidentally walked in on his wife while she was changing, and she wasn't happy about having a camera pointed at her in her private space. But when Kent tells his grandson Jude that the noise was just his nanny up in the bedroom, Jude tells Kent something chilling. His gran was actually in another room on a different side of the house. Kent immediately checks and is horrified to discover his grandson Jude was right. He goes back to the room to investigate and captures this.
No, I thought that was you up in the bedroom, sorry. So I go back up to the bedroom and there's nobody up there, but there's something strange that was captured that I didn't see in real time.
Did you catch that? Captured on Kent's camera but invisible to the human eye, a mysterious dark silhouette of a woman can be seen passing right by the window. The figure can only be seen for a split second, but if we slow it down, we can definitely see that someone or something crosses right in front of Kent. But this is far from the only activity in this house. Kent records multiple voices through his EVP device that mentions demons, and that evidence of blood rituals have been found in the basement below Kent's house. Kent explains to the camera that he decided to stop all his investigations at his haunted house because every time he tries to find out what's happening, a member of his family ends up seriously injured or worse. But after giving it some thought, Kent decides to let one last investigator into the house to help him figure out what he's up against. Now, after the investigation, the activity in the house has increased, even in moments when Kent was not expecting to see anything. While Kent is relaxing on his bed, a voice can be heard calling his name. Then, on the other side of the room, a strange white mist crosses in front of the wardrobe. Kent notices it and turns to take a look, and he sees something which chilled him to the bone. When Kent turns to take a closer look at the movement he spotted out of the corner of his eye, he's shocked to see something at the door. He grabs his phone to record it, but his memory is full, so he takes a photo instead. And captured in the photograph snapped by Kent Burris, we can see clearly a cloud of white mist in the shape of a human figure standing in the doorway. Kent says that after the photo was taken, the mist simply disappeared. Ghosts of Carmel Main's viewers were terrified by this mysterious dark shadow figure lurking upstairs in Kent's bedroom, and by this mysterious figure snapped in the photo. Many agree that the evidence Kent has documented and uploaded is authentic and true. But what do you think? Did Kent capture paranormal activity inside his haunted house? You tell me. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Did you see it? This next creepy clip was posted to the subreddit Mumbai by user CubeBK. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cube says that he had a quote, paranormal experience after he recorded a Snapchat video of his drive home in Lonavala, India. Out of nowhere, a creepy disembodied hand from someone or something suddenly reaches down in front of the car windscreen before it disappears out of sight. This creepy video has gone viral across the Mumbai subreddit, with many commenters agreeing that this hand belongs to the supernatural entity known as the Boot. But what do you think? Did this Redditor capture the hand of a ghost on camera? Let me know down below. Ghost Town. This next ghost video comes from the Japanese ghost hunting channel, Kurishiro. The ghost hunter and his friend had heard about a mysterious village on the other side of a tunnel where people are rumoured to have disappeared without a trace. The pair decide to investigate these claims for themselves. When they arrive at the tunnel, they notice a Torii gate, a Japanese structure which marks the entrance to a sacred place. This doesn't deter the ghost hunters though, and they choose to drive straight through the tunnel anyway.
なんかさ、これ下ってるよね、多分。
あ、下ってるね、ちょっと。
As the pair drive through the dark tunnel, they hear the sounds of someone screaming coming from the darkness behind them. Startled, they continue to drive through the tunnel. On the other side is a little town, just like they'd been told. The ghost hunters decide to investigate the abandoned village, and while checking out one of the abandoned houses, their camera captures this chilling moment.
ライトこっちください。
お
水？
多分水だともうわかんない。
真後ろ。ビビった。戻るか。
うん、戻った方がいいと思う。
どうしよう、ちょっと待って。近づいてきてるって何？なんか戻るか。うん、戻った方がいいと思う。ちょっと待って。どうしよう、ちょっと待って。
While attempting to enter one of the abandoned houses, a strange noise startles them. They discuss what it could be, but while they're talking, a creepy pale white face appears to peek out from one of the windows and stares eerily at the unsuspecting pair. Whoever or whatever this is then decides to disappear back into the darkness. The ghost hunters continue their investigation around the creepy village for the rest of the video. However, towards the end, when they were thinking about leaving, they realized they weren't actually by themselves.
今までの配送と違うな、この怖さ。なんかいるんだかいないんだかわかんないね、本当に。
でもさ、そういえばさ、ここさ、墓なくね？
あ、確かに。
普通配送って墓あるもんな、大体どっかに。マジでないんだよ、墓が。
Now, this is where I have to ask, did you catch it? As the ghost hunters are about to leave, a pale white figure can be seen standing motionless in the darkness of the abandoned village, and when they look back, no one's there. At the time, neither of the two ghost hunters noticed this pale white face peeking out, or this pale white figure standing motionless watching them from the darkness, and they were understandably horrified after they reviewed their footage back. Kurishiro's viewers were left creeped out by these captures, with many claiming that the pair caught a real ghost on camera. But what do you think? Real ghost? Or a more logical explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Who is that? This next entry was posted to the subreddit Paranormal Reddit by user Hedonist Libertarian. Apparently, Hedonist Libertarian's brother found an old family photo album to show his girlfriend. As they were looking through the photo album, they stumbled across this old photo of him, his brother, and their father. At first, the photo looks normal. However, upon further inspection, something more sinister could be seen. In the background of the otherwise normal family photo, a dark figure with glowing eyes can be seen standing in the background. Hedonist Libertarian uploaded this to Reddit to get an explanation on just who this dark figure could be, and many users suggested that it's either a ghost, demon, or quote, shadow person. But who do you think this mysterious dark figure lurking in the background of this family photo is? Use the comments to share your thoughts. The Peeker. This next creepy clip comes from TikTok user Win McPix. I've featured Win several times before, where he caught some pretty scary things on camera, like this shadow person who gets up and disappears into thin air. In this video you're about to see, Win is disturbed by strange noises coming from another part of his house. He pulls out his phone, hits record, and goes to take a look.
Yes? Hello?
is that? Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Leave my lights alone. Someone can be heard calling Win from another part of his house when approaches and the light can be seen flickering on and off. Then a voice can be heard saying, "In here," and as Win looks around the corner, something dark can be seen peeking its head out from behind the door frame and appears to stare directly at Win. Win calls out, "Who are you?" And then when he approaches, the mysterious dark figure quickly ducks away out of sight. And when Win checks where the figure was seen, no one's there, as if the figure vanished into thin air again. Win McPick's viewers were terrified by this creepy clip uploaded to his TikTok account, with many saying Win needs to get his house blessed. However, others argue that the video is just too good to be true. But what do you think? Is this something paranormal, or did Win edit it just for TikTok fame? You tell me. Looking in. This next clip was uploaded to TikTok by 7 Souls Paranormal. The video, which was recorded on an indoor security camera, shows something rather creepy. Something white, which 7 Souls Paranormal says is a face, suddenly appears at the glass door. It quickly disappears before reappearing one more time. Then it vanishes, never to be seen again. TikTok viewers were left amazed at this footage uploaded by 7 Souls Paranormal, with some even saying it's some of the most compelling footage they've ever seen. But what do you think this strange white thing could be? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Paranormal activity. This next ghost video comes from the popular Russian ghost hunting channel Toppy. Sergey, Anastasia, and Dmitry decide to venture out to investigate an abandoned house in the middle of nowhere. For the first part of the video, the team explore the old abandoned house, then later they set up static cameras around the house and decide to conduct a spirit box session where they get some very strange answers. However, a short while later, one of their static night vision cameras placed in another room captures something very, very creepy.
Друзья, мы сейчас включим приложение. Хотим использовать его, попробовать, какие будут ответы. Прям стало очень интересно постоянно использовать это приложение. Дверь открылась. Там что-то упало, блин. Друзья, мы сейчас включим приложение. Хотим использовать его, попробовать, какие будут ответы. Прям стало очень интересно постоянно использовать это приложение. Шокер, доставай. Тимон, доставай шокер. Там дверь открылась. Там что-то упало, блин. Чего соображаешь? Тихо, 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 тихо.
Шокер.
Есть. Есть кто-нибудь? Дверь надо прятать.
Капец.
Так, я опять ничего не вижу. Что?
Здесь есть кто-нибудь?
Блин, еще этот самолет.
As Sergei is explaining what they're about to do, a loud knock is heard coming from another part of the abandoned house. The ghost hunters become shocked and go to check it out, but they find no one around. However, captured on one of their static cameras placed in the room where the sound came from, a door can be seen swinging open mysteriously all by itself. Then something white appears. It floats around for a few seconds before it vanishes out of sight. At the same time this white thing was seen, a creepy clicking sound can be heard. Then an object on the table slides off and crashes onto the floor, somehow by itself. Toppy's viewers were stunned by this creepy footage taken at this abandoned house, with many saying that this white thing caught on camera is a malevolent spirit that resides in this old house. But what do you think? Did Ghost Hunter's Toppy capture a ghost on camera? You tell me. The Pirate House Restaurant. This next entry comes from the subreddit Ghosts, uploaded by Cody Allen Phelps over 3 years ago. Cody says that while visiting the Pirate House restaurant in Savannah, Georgia, after striking up a conversation with the waiter, he found out that the restaurant was haunted. Interested in the paranormal, Cody and his family decide to wander around after dinner and take some pictures to see if they could catch anything. And well, it does in fact seem like they did. Captured in a photograph taken by Cody at the Pirate House restaurant, a mysterious dark figure can be seen standing at the end of the hallway, but who is it? Cody says that at the time this picture was taken, nobody was in the hallway, and swears that this photo hasn't been edited other than a slight bit of resizing. So just who is this? Redditors were lost for words for once with this image, with many convinced that this mysterious dark figure captured in the photo is a real ghost caught on camera, after many Savannah locals left comments stating that this place is definitely haunted. But what do you think? Did Kobe capture a ghost dining at the Pirate House restaurant? Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this one. The Shadow. This next creepy video, which is titled Florala Memorial Hospital Ghost, was uploaded to YouTube by Jarvan Garza. Apparently, while film director Jarvan and a group of crew members were filming a walk around of the now abandoned and supposedly haunted Florala Memorial Hospital located in Alabama, USA, one of the crew members caught something creepy on their camera. While one of the crew members is walking down one of the hallways of the abandoned hospital, movement can be seen in the shadows. At first, it's quite hard to see, but if you look here, we can see a dark figure appear from the darkness before it slips away through a solid wall. YouTube viewers were amazed at this capture, with many local Florala residents saying that they've always known this hospital was haunted. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera as Jarvan Garza and YouTube viewers believe? You tell me. Paw. This clip comes from TikTok, uploaded by Malzy Ann on the 3rd of April this year, and has gone viral due to how creepy it is. The video shows Mallory taking a video of her child when something unexpected happens.
Cheese. Cheese. What you doing? What you see? What? What you see? Who you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out. Come on.
While Mallory's child is saying cheese for the camera, he wanders towards a doorway. Then he looks up as if he can see someone standing in the room. Mallory asks, "Who are you talking to?" To which her child says, "Pawpaw," and then waves happily at whatever or whoever is in the room. Creeped out by this, Mallory quickly checks inside the room to see who her child was referring to, but there's nobody in there. TikTok viewers have been left creeped out by this video uploaded by Malzian due to how believable it is, with one of the top comments saying that this is actually pretty common with little ones. His pawpaw is watching over him. But what do you think? Did Mallory's child really see a ghost? Comment below and let me know what you think. Caught on live stream. This creepy clip has been shared before. The video is a segment from a live stream by Twitch streamer Kuyoya and uploaded to YouTube after viewers pointed out something terrifying. Kuyoya, who was in the middle of the live stream when this happened, was shocked after watching his stream back.
What? Oh my goodness. Alright. How many people we got? Hello? Okie dokie. Little man vacuum fell over for some reason. Whatever.
Recorded on Kuyoya's live stream. In the background behind him, a creepy shadow figure can be seen peeking into the room. Unaware of this thing peeking in, Kuyoya carries on streaming until something can be heard crashing on the floor. Kuyoya goes to check, and he notices his handheld vacuum cleaner is now on the floor. Kuyoya's live stream viewers were left stunned by this mysterious dark figure in the background of his room, with many believing this video to be legit. But what do you think? Was Kuyoya's stream interrupted by a ghost? I'm eager to hear your comments on this one. Marked. The following creepy clip was recorded by viewers of live news in Japan. The video seems perfectly normal, except for one terrifying moment. Captured on live TV, a creepy hand suddenly appears behind the reporter's shoulder. This creepy video quickly went viral across Japanese social media, with many suggesting that this news reporter is now marked for possession. However, others argue that it's just a prank by the news crew. But what do you think? Demon hand or the news crew playing a joke on this reporter? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Ghost caught on camera. This next video comes from the popular ghost hunting channel, Franco TV. Frank ventures out to a cemetery late at night in the hopes of capturing paranormal activity on camera, and it seems like he got what he came for.
So what I would like to do right now is I'm gonna see if I could try doing the thermal imaging camera, ask questions, talk, and seeing what I could have happen on camera, what I could see with the thermal imaging camera. I wanna see what weird phenomenon, if anything, I can see with this thing. Now if you look at this wall here, just to show you, this is my hand, placing it on the wall. And once I let go, you should see a bit of my handprint. Kind of. Can you stand in front of the door so I know that you can hear me? Whoever's here wishes to communicate with me.
Frank is filming the cemetery with his thermal imaging camera. He calls out to any spirits that may be in the area, and then a few seconds later, something quickly crosses in front of the camera, startling Frank. Frank continues investigating before moving to another part of the mausoleum, and then this happens.
So I tried to make my way to the statue area, and I got literally attacked by bugs and flies and mosquitoes, and I got bit everywhere. I'm like, nope, not doing it. So I went to a little bit more of a cleaner area, which I don't know if you guys remember this place. I'm sure you do. They replaced all the lights with LEDs, so now this will stay on, which looks beautiful and really creepy on the inside. I wonder how it looks like on thermal, which I want to try. So let me go ahead and switch over to thermal. I just switched it to thermal imaging, and this is how it looks like. You can't see any of the designs on the inside of the place, even though that looks weird. It's got like a weird design on the outside. Oh, what is that? Right there on the inside. Hold on, I'm trying to keep it as still as I can. There's something there. I wonder if that's like an owl. What is that? I don't know what that is. And I lost it.
As Frank begins the next part of his exploration with his thermal imaging camera, he spots something dark peeking out, and it appears to be moving. Frank sees it and continues filming, and whatever it is can be seen peeking in and out from behind a concrete pillar right in front of Frank. Eventually, it ducks away, never to be seen again. Frank walks over to where the dark thing was seen, but nothing's there. Frank presses on with his investigation. He uses a K2 meter to detect any spirits in the area, while he attempts to make contact. Frank then decides to move to the side of the mausoleum and captures something very creepy on camera.
I am looking outside right now. The sprinklers just turned on. Is there anyone here with me? What was that? And I just got something right over here, just peeking out. There's nothing here. Oh snap, my battery's dying now. I'm gonna walk towards it and see what I can see. Put a wall right over here.
Captured on Frank's thermal imaging camera, a child-sized figure can be seen peeking out near a wall. The figure looks to be staring at Frank before it ducks away out of sight. Frank sees it, but when he goes closer to check, the only thing there is a solid wall. Franco TV's viewers were on the edge of their seats during his exploration at this haunted cemetery, with many saying that this is one of the most compelling pieces of paranormal evidence Frank has ever captured. But what do you think? Did Frank capture paranormal activity on camera at this haunted cemetery? Drop a comment below with what you're thinking. What is that? I found this next clip over on the subreddit oddly terrifying. The bizarre clip I'm about to play was captured on a night vision camera at the OP loop-sided Nebula 9288's workplace and has left Reddit users scratching their heads. set aside the potato quality camera footage, a mysterious figure appears out of nowhere on the left side of the screen. It then slowly floats across to the right, and at one point, it appears to float straight through a solid wall. Redditors of the oddly terrifying subreddit have been left arguing in the comments on just what this strange floating thing could be, with many believing it to be a spirit of some sort. However, the top comment, which I'm sure we can all agree on, is that loop-sided Nebula 9288's workplace needs better cameras. So, if you can make out what this mysterious floating thing might be, then let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. The figure. The following clip was uploaded by TikTok user Jimena Conyota. While out hiking alone through a desolate mountain forest miles away from any people, towns or roads, Jimena caught something which creeped her out.
Miren este increíble lugar, no puedo creer. Aún viviendo acá hace 5 años, recién ahora empiezo a conocer algunos sitios divinos de Bariloche.
While hiking alone deep in a forest, a figure in red appears behind her. It slowly walks to where Jimena walked before disappearing out of view. Jimena believes this to be a paranormal encounter due to seeing nobody else on her hike, and her viewers share the same belief. But do you share the same belief as Jimena and her viewers? Let me know down below. The Uninvited. This next clip was captured on an indoor CCTV camera inside an ordinary home while the homeowners were away. Apparently, the homeowners received a notification that movement was detected in their home, and when they opened their CCTV app,